ToyTractorTimes.com is here at the 2016 St. Louis Farm Toy Show with Bernie Kleesner of New Vienna, Iowa. And Bernie has got some very nice wood projects here to show. I guess we'll start up here with the International 66 series.
Okay. Working mechanism, all the levers move on it. Brake pedal and clutch pedals work. Oscillating wheels will also turn. Individual weights can come off. There's 32 different woods in here alone.
32 woods, wow.
32. The baler is patterned after a 337 baler. The PTO works. The plunger moves. The pickup and the cross auger turns with the wheel. The needles go up into the bale chamber. The kicker will work, and it oscillates back and forth with a hydraulic cylinder right there. The wagon, the front can fold down when you're unloading, and also has gates on both sides and two gates in the back that can open up too. There's 34 woods in the baler alone. There's 14 different woods in the thrower rack, and there's, I believe, 14 in the tandem running gear.
And you don't varnish it, you just have is it a polyurethane that you put over it to protect the wood?
I use lacquer for a finish, yes. I don't use any paint or stain. There's no nails or screws in it, it's all put together with Elmer's wood glue.
It's a beautiful piece, and I remember a neighbor of mine back in Churchill, New York, baled with just such a setup with the IH and John Deere together.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now this is not your first wood project. I think you have a book here that has a few of the other things you've built.
The very first one was a tractor and loader and backhoe in 1994, and it's all maple, and it comes out of the top of an old school desk. And there's a trailer with the ramps on. There's a Mack truck and a box can lift up, and also the hood lift up. There's a motor in there too.
Perfect for a backhoe and a trailer.
There you go. Yeah. I think this is a Kenworth with a stub nose, and there's also a motor. There's an old Willis Jeep. There's a fire truck. All the helmets are on the side. It's the only one that I have where the steering wheel does turn the front wheels. That was, you can buy plans for these, but that was not in the plans, so I kind of figured it out how to do it. There's a road grader. The blade goes back and forth and also turns on the Torrent. Crab steering in it. Front wheels oscillate and turn. There again, it's just, this is all made from a screw desk, and the walnut comes from a neighbor that had a big walnut tree on his lawn, and that's, I've been using his walnut for that. There's an Alice Chalmers tractor. There's a Chevy pickup. Regular dozer. The track will run around on the carpet. It'll rattle just like a big one.
Nice.
End loader. Excavator on tracks, and these will also pull around on the carpet. Skid loader. Pattern after Mustang and the Bobcat. The reason they do that is so they don't infringe on copyrights. They incorporate one or two different brands in the same one. There's a John Deere A. There's a John Deere A that my son has for pulling, that weights on the front and and to the side. Also in the back, there's over 75 weights on
Wow.
this one. Individual weights, you can take each one off individually. There's a pattern after 4430 with this regular front end on it. The combine with the grain head on. There's a mining truck that they use in the mining. Scraper that everything works on it. Goes up and down and can slide forward when you're unloading. There's a high track dozer. There again, the track will move on the carpet.
That is just amazing. That is very nice work.
There's a Peterbilt semi. Comes from a couple of different patterns. Also have air ride and axles. And the interior is green. It's green colored wood that's popular inside. There's a drop deck trailer where the front can come off to load. There's a first of the implements from it. It's a 4-bottom plow. You can pull a pin back here and the wheel will move. And also there's a pin on this side for this wheel to move also. There's a pattern after a Keelani disc with the manual fold wings. There's a same tractor on this, but I put the front wheel assist on and curved fenders and put duals on. The only pieces that I buy are dowels. Everything else is made one piece at a time. This is a planter. It's in transport position right now. Here it's in planting position, 8-row.
But making all those press wheels out of wood, that's a lot of work.
Everything works on it. Everything turns on it too, and it's got a little bit of flex on it too, just like the real ones. There's a fuel cultivator that's folded up. Now, and all the arrow on the back is made out of toothpicks. The shanks are also spring-loaded. A little piece of spring from a ballpoint pen. The pull-type combine made in the late 50s. The reel is driven off the wheel.
That wood finish, that really shows up on the back end.
See, this is walnut. It's what they call crotch walnut. It comes from where the branch comes into the main trunk, and it's all the light color is grain that's standing straight up. It's not the easiest stuff to work with at all. There's a piece of redwood, or red cedar. Right here, comes off our farm. That particular wood is over 100 years old.
Wow.
There's this chiseling. I don't know if you can pick up the spring that's right in the shank. It's all spring loaded.
I think we can see it down here.
The frame on this one, and then the plow and the field cultivator is popular. It comes out of the front pillars of a North Carolina home. Just about 200 years old now. It's been in that family for just about that long.
What a great way to repurpose historic wood.
This is a pattern after 227 picker. This particular one is 3 inches and its radius is 1 1/8 inch. Go around the tractor. 2 pieces of wood that are bent and glued together, so it stays that way.
Create that rounded snout.
Yeah, that took a little while to make that too.
I bet it did.
There's also a flare box with it. My buddies say that this isn't quite right because this should be all chewed apart with the elevator chewing on it. And I said, well, this is a brand new one.
That's right.
There's a tandem running gear that's under the thrower rack. There's a thrower rack. Also the front gate comes down, the side gates can open, and 2 gates in the back can also open up. There's an international pattern after 1066. All the walnut that I use on all the wheels throughout this book is from a neighbor not too far away, and that wood is right at 100 years old too by this time. There's a baler. There's 34 different woods in the baler alone. And there's about 11 different functions on there that work. PTO runs, the pickup can move, needles go up in the bale chamber, the thrower works in the back, and the basket oscillates. And that's the end of it.
So I guess the next question, what is next? These are a lot of nice pieces.
Well, I started on a grain cart, and I'm not so sure I'm smart enough to finish it.
Well, that looked pretty good with the combine.
Yes, it would.
Well, Bernie, thank you for bringing out this great project and sharing it here at the St. Louis show.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You get up to the Dyersville show?
I do. Yeah.
This is in the